Family Guy has been making us laugh for decades with its outrageous humor and unforgettable characters.
There's no such thing as tainted holy water. Come on, we'll do it ourselves. Stewie Griffin, I baptize you.
But behind the animated chaos, some of the talented voices that brought these characters to life are no longer with us.
Legendary actress Bacall has died tonight at the age of 89.
From the irreplaceable wit of a fan favorite to the shocking loss of a beloved performer, their voices may be gone, but their legacy lives on. Who were these actors, and what happened to them? Brace yourself as we remember the Family Guy voice actors who have passed away. Florence Stanley was the original voice behind Thelma Griffin, Peter's tough, no-nonsense mother in Family Guy. She first voiced the character in Season 2's Holy Crap, portraying Thelma as a sharp-tongued woman with a love for gambling and cigarettes. Despite being Peter's mom, Thelma wasn't exactly a warm and loving presence in his life, and her appearances in the show were minimal.
But you weren't born in America. You were born in Mexico.
What?
Before her work on Family Guy, Stanley had a long and successful career in television, starring in Barney Miller, its spin-off Fish, My Two Dads, and Nurses. She was also an accomplished voice actor, notably playing a role in Disney's Atlantis, The Lost Empire. On October 3, 2003, Stanley passed away from a stroke. After her death, Thelma Griffin remained in Family Guy, with Phyllis Diller taking over the role in Season 5. That husky voice, those piercing eyes, Lauren Bacall was more than a Hollywood icon. She was a force of nature. Rising to fame in the 1940s, she was just 19 when she starred opposite Humphrey Bogart in To Have and Have Not, delivering the now legendary line,
"You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow."
That film didn't just make her a star. It sparked a love story with Bogart that defined an era. Bacall's career spanned decades, with standout roles in The Big Sleep, Key Largo, and later, The Mirror Has Two Faces, which earned her an Oscar nomination. She later received an honorary Oscar in 2009. Not just a film star, Bacall conquered Broadway too, winning 2 Tony Awards. She was sharp, independent, and unapologetically herself, never one to conform to Hollywood's expectations. In her later years, Bacall lent her distinctive voice to animated works, including a memorable turn as Evelyn in Family Guy. She passed away in 2014 at 89 from a stroke, leaving behind a legacy of wit, strength, and undeniable star power. Waylon Jennings wasn't just a country music legend. He was a rebel who changed the game. His deep, rugged voice and defiant attitude helped create the outlaw country movement, breaking away from Nashville's polished sound. With hits like Luckenbach, Texas, Back to the Basics of Love, and Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys, Waylon carved out a legacy that still influences artists today.
Baby, let's sell your diamond rings, buy some boots and faded jeans and go away.
But did you know he was almost part of rock and roll history for a tragic reason? In 1959, he gave up his seat on the plane that later crashed, killing Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper. That moment haunted him for life. In his later years, Waylon battled diabetes-related health issues from years of hard living. He was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2001, and in 2002, he passed away at 64. His signature voice even made it to Family Guy, where he voiced the balladeer in his final TV appearance.
Now them Griffin boys better grow some wings or start flapping their arms.
A rebel to the end, Waylon Jennings remains one of country music's true legends. Few actors could claim a life as remarkable as Charles Durning's. Before he became a beloved character actor, he was a real-life war hero. A survivor of D-Day, Durning fought valiantly in World War II, earning 3 Purple Hearts and a Silver Star. He even survived the infamous Malmedy massacre of American soldiers. Decades later, France awarded him the Legion of Honor for his service. But Durning's second act was just as extraordinary. Starting his acting career in his 40s, he brought warmth, wit, and grit to every role, whether as the corrupt cop in The Sting, the desperate suitor in Tootsie, or the bumbling governor in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? His talent earned him 2 Oscar nominations and a reputation as one of Hollywood's finest character actors. From intense dramas like Dog Day Afternoon to comedies like The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Durning's range was remarkable. He even lent his voice to Family Guy, playing Francis Griffin, Peter's strict and devoutly Catholic father.
There's no such thing as tainted holy water. Come on, we'll do it ourselves. Stewie Griffin, I baptize you.
Charles Durning passed away in 2012 at age 89 from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and a real-life story more heroic than any Hollywood script. With his smooth voice and commanding presence, Ricardo Montalban was a Hollywood legend. Born in Mexico in 1920, he broke barriers, starring in Neptune's Daughter and Sayonara, when Latino actors had few leading roles. Montalban's deep, rich voice was unmistakable, making him a natural fit for voice acting. He lent his talents to animated series like Kim Possible, where he played the sophisticated villain Senior. His versatility shone through in a memorable Family Guy appearance, where he voiced Mr. Cow in the episode Mech Stroke, playfully referencing his famous con role.
I have revealed to you today these horrors in the hope that you will see the need for change.
Beyond acting, Montalban was a tireless advocate for Latino representation in Hollywood, founding the Nosotros Foundation in 1970. He passed away on January 14, 2009, at the age of 88, at his home in Los Angeles. The cause of death was congestive heart failure, a chronic, progressive condition that impairs the heart's ability to pump blood effectively. Surrounded by his family in his final moments, Montalban left behind a legacy of sophistication, talent, and groundbreaking performances that continue to inspire actors and audiences alike. Michael Clarke Duncan, born December 10, 1957, was a man whose presence filled the screen and the room. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches with a deep, commanding voice, he was unforgettable. Before Hollywood, he worked as a bodyguard for stars like Will Smith and the notorious B.I.G. His big break came in 1999's The Green Mile, where he played John Coffey, a role that earned him an Oscar nomination and left audiences in tears. From Armageddon to Daredevil, Duncan brought heart and strength to every role. His voice work shone in animated films like Brother Bear and Kung Fu Panda. Despite his imposing physique, Duncan was known for his gentle nature and infectious smile.
Where's my baby?
Sweetie, you and me are gonna make the baby.
In July 2012, Duncan suffered a heart attack. Despite showing signs of recovery, he passed away on September 3, 2012, at the age of 54. His warmth, kindness, and unmistakable voice live on in the roles he left behind, cementing his legacy as a beloved figure in Hollywood. Phyllis Diller brought her signature wit and unmistakable voice to Family Guy as Thelma Griffin, Peter's mother, from 2006 until her passing in 2012. She debuted in the Season 5 episode Mother Tucker, where Thelma's relationship with Tom Tucker caused turmoil for Peter.
Tom Tucker, I forbid you to see my mother.
Peter, you can't talk to Tom that way. He won a local Emmy for his work with the retardeds.
Though her character didn't always take center stage, Diller's comedic timing added depth to Thelma's sporadic appearances in episodes like Peter's Two Dads and Padre de Familia. Beyond Family Guy, Diller had an iconic career spanning stand-up comedy, acting, and voice work. A trailblazer for female comedians, she starred in numerous films and TV shows, lending her voice to projects like A Bug's Life and Jimmy Neutron. She passed away at 95 on August 20th, 2012. Since then, Alex Borstein has taken over as Thelma's voice. Carrie Fisher will always be our Princess Leia, but her talent stretched far beyond Star Wars. She was a brilliant writer, a sharp-witted comedian, and a fearless truth-teller who turned her struggles into humor and powerful advocacy for mental health awareness. On Family Guy, she voiced Angela, Peter Griffin's no-nonsense boss at the brewery. Her dry, sarcastic delivery made Angela a fan favorite.
Griffin, it's been 4 days. Why haven't you come to work?
Angela?
Of course it's me. You know, I've got half a mind to fire you.
2 years after Fisher's passing in 2016, the show aired a heartfelt tribute. In her final episode, Peter delivered a touching eulogy, calling her fearless, spontaneous, honest, and loyal. It was the perfect goodbye to both Angela and Carrie. Fisher left us too soon at 60, her death attributed to sleep apnea and other factors, including drug use. Despite this tragic end, her impact on film, comedy, and destigmatizing mental illness remains immeasurable. Whether in a galaxy far, far away or in the world of animation, Carrie Fisher's voice and legacy will never be forgotten. For millions, Adam West was the Batman, the campy, crime-fighting hero of 1966 to 1968. With his signature deadpan delivery and over-the-top action scenes, he turned Batman into a pop culture phenomenon. But when the bat signal dimmed, Hollywood didn't know what to do with him. Typecast and overlooked, West spent years struggling for roles. Then came a career renaissance. As Mayor Adam West on Family Guy from 2000, he embraced the absurd, delivering some of the show's funniest, most bizarre moments.
So let us now take our vengeance on this murderous ocean. You won't be hurting anyone anymore.
His ability to parody himself was genius, and it reintroduced him to a whole new generation of fans. West also lent his distinctive voice to other animated series, cementing his comeback. West passed away in 2017 at 88 after a battle with leukemia, but Family Guy gave him a perfect farewell, retiring his character with a tribute worthy of Gotham's greatest. Whether in a Batcave or the halls of Quahog City Hall, Adam West's legacy is eternal. The laughter they brought us will never fade, but their absence is deeply felt. These talented voice actors left their mark on Family Guy, shaping the show into what it is today. Their voices may be silent, but their legacy lives on with every episode, every joke, and every fan who remembers them. Which of these actors had the biggest impact on you? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to keep celebrating the voices behind your favorite characters, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Their time may have passed, but their voices will echo forever.